At the outset, thank you so much for the opportunity given to me. And indeed, I am delighted to be part of this conclave. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have industrial leaders and gurus, teaching faculties, and students. Very critical categories in terms of building nation. We know today India is taking its position globally. We are number one in terms of democracy. We are number one in terms of having highest youth, that is 39 crores, which is more than total population of America and other all European countries except China. We are number one in pharmaceutical, hospitality, milk production, food production, agriculture, highest railways. And truly we are leading, no doubt about it, friends. In the context, as the professor spoke, why there has to be a paradigm shift from process to the fullest potential and how it is. Given the time of 15 minutes, I would like to put it across, whatever best possible for me. Some of my statements are very candid. I make sincere appeal not to feel bad, because some of the things are, data are very, very crucial to share with all of you. Today, we know HR, payroll, personal management, training and development, performance management, legal compliance, labor management, contract labor management, payroll, running the payroll, time office. These are all the processes. And if you see the way we have grown in terms of industries, right from independence, labor-oriented, mechanical, electrical, electronic, computerization, and digitalization, robotization, now we are talking about AI. The way we were working with employees who are working mechanically, you can't afford to work with people who are working on AI. So, considering this, friends, what exactly we need to do, I'll share one or two case studies which I have experienced with myself. Another reason, as I told you, we are number one in terms of highest youth, but unfortunately, I say unfortunately, 22% of our Indian youth between 14 years to 30 years are having neuro issues, either loneliness, bipolar, depression, and some of the cases even schizophrenia. And we hire people from IITs, IIMs, all best engineering colleges. They do well. You are all students. You do well academically. Score highest. What is the question for me to ask you? At the same time, in case I ask you a question as to tell me what is the toughest challenge you had in your life, we find it difficult to get the answer. Because even today, we focus only on gaining knowledge, which is totally outdated. What is expected today is competency. It is education, knowledge, training, experience, over and above the behavior, friends. All put together is called competency, and competent candidate today befitting to the organization. That's number one. Number two, I'm sharing this data with you. We have selected the best engineers. They were asked to go to medical. they could not clear medical. How unfortunate it is. And when we analyze, I am there as one of the member on the Nashamukt Bharat Abhiyan initiated last 2 years back by the Prime Minister Office. And 22% youth, that is basically college students suffering with these issues, and 12% of their parents are having same issues. So 22 plus 12, 34% of our total population is going to be liable rather than resourceful to the nation. So what exactly we need to do as a corporate? Whether it could be at my home or in my organization or in the institution like this. As a HR person, number one, leaving aside all processes, it's not that processes are not required. In fact, Bosch happens to be one of the best process-oriented employer even today in the world. You take any system, we have got a process which is very critically, very micro level institutionalized. We see this process in behavior of our leaders. But is it enough? As Professor said, it's not enough. This becomes, if you ask me, 2 to 3% of our job. Another 93%. Number one, friends, I will make this statement very clear. You all agree with me. Nobody today likes to be managed. Nobody likes to be supervised. Nobody likes to be controlled. Still we are talking about managing people, managers, managing performance. How do we unlearn this? In case I go to my family, I'll tell my wife, I'll try to manage you. She will tell me, get lost from here. And I come to the organization, I tell one of my colleague that, hey, I supervise you. Sir, goodbye. We know this new term, Gen Z. I need not have to explain on this. When we know this truth, how do we run the organization, be part of building nation? For me, building nation, nothing but building my organization. When I say building organization, nothing but building my family. And when I say building my family, nothing but building myself. There is no better leadership than the leadership by example. Are we today leading by example? That's number one. In case we are very critical in terms of building good culture, can we lead organization by example, friends? And today if you look at, I told you our India position, very sad to share the data with you. Today India is the highest and number one even as compared to South Africa in terms of drug consumption. Highest, today we are leading. And drugs are coming not in the form of drugs, drugs are coming today in the form of food. How do we ensure my resources not into it? There has to be a proactive. So build the policies on conscious leadership. What is conscious leadership? Very simple, lead by example. In case my hand is dirty and I will go and have some snacks and madam or somebody will tell me, sir, clean your hand. I'll say, no, I will not. What will happen? At least that dirtiness will get into my food. Whereas the serving hand can't afford to be dirty. If the serving hand happen to be dirty, whoever people I serve, all will get affected. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ಇದು ಬೇಲಿನೇ ಎದ್ದು ಹೊಲ ಮೇಯ್ತಿದೆ. Allow me to make this statement. We need to change, my dear friends. Number two, the biggest culture we need to bring. Hello. Another thing, very, very important, is diversity and inclusiveness. I was just reading few articles. The number one in terms of happiness index in the world. I don't have any time to share the country's data. And we are not leading behind in terms of crime rate today, friends. In terms of diversity, I will not speak diversity in terms of language, geography, culture. I will speak in terms of gender. All my dear girls, it is going to be Mother India. It is going to be Woman India. Gone are those days. And here, let me be very clear. Me as a boss, we are even difficult to hire at senior level. In terms of diversity, our diversity percentage is 7 to 8%. What is expected is 30%. And having this kind of crime rate, how do we ensure the women are willing to come and work and be part of this nation building? Today I will give you one example. Subhamsu Shukla, space technology. They don't have any place even to sit. They can't sleep. They float, and the place given to them to take bath is just 4x6, and they live together for years in the sky. If they are lucky, they will come back, otherwise they will die. When that is being a case, that should be the example for us to build good weather environment for the diversity and inclusiveness in terms of gender. It is not that women are upright. We should be upright. Today, women in India having issues, no doubt about it. We need to debate, discuss, get into the detail, and make environment wherein she will work as good as other people. We are lagging behind, friends. Show me any organization today, either in Bangalore or in Karnataka or India as a whole, where at mid-level, senior level, more than 15% of women leadership. Very rare, very rare. So it is for the HR leaders to talk about it and ensure that they are given equal opportunity to take leadership roles. We expect women working in the shop floor with a computer or on the testing, but not definitely in the middle and senior level positions. So in terms of diversity and inclusiveness, long way to go. At the same time, one suggestion with all women, with a due respect, yatra nari pujyanto tatra ramanti devataha. Where woman is respected, there you can see God and goddesses, no doubt about it. And they are to be respected. I am so happy. Today there is a leadership at national level, state level. I am so glad to share with you that today we are talking about the leave for their monthly issues. And I told you 22% youth are suffering with neuro issues, of which 17% are women, girls. Out of 22%, 17% women, either loneliness or bipolar or depression or even schizophrenia. Even people who are having schizophrenia, they are not talking about it openly. So how do we ensure that they talk about it? They come out of it. They ask for the support, and they are willing to take the support and see that they will come out soon. As otherwise, chances are given, but women may not be able to take it sportively. So as a HR leader, build very strong diversity inclusiveness policies. And The third and the most important one is the empowerment. Gone are those days where we do micromanagement. It will not yield result, and glass will not hold water. No doubt about it. We need to be magnanimous. I will share one live example with which I conclude my speech. There is an organization called Prayoga, and Prayoga is invented by the Chief Justice Padma Vibhushana Dr. Venkatachalaya. If you go on Kanakpura Road, you have got this organization Prayoga, wherein we have signed up as one of our HR policies. We have signed with them. There, they do the research and they build innovative behavior in students. We are very bad in terms of innovation research as a country. Here, live story, friends. You all most welcome to go and visit. To cut short, I will not get into the details. I will tell you the impact. There were 4 students. They were studying 8th standard, high school first year. Out of 4, 3 of them from the government school, and 1 girl from the school like this. They made a team. This team was given a small challenge. The challenge was very simple. If you collect the waste in the kitchen, why that waste will create toxic smell? Do the research. It was the paper on chemistry and to some extent physics. These 8th standard students took 2 years. By the time they reached SSLC, they made a presentation as to why the kitchen waste will create toxic smell. It took 2 years. And same team, given a chance, look, now you know why, what are all the chemical reactions, why this toxic smell. Now, can you do research as to how do we arrest this toxic smell? They took another 1 year. They were all in +1, and where they made a presentation that these are all the reasons and this is how we can arrest this toxic smell. This paper was sent to London School of Economics and Harvard Business School. These papers published in both schools. And ultimately, these students are doing now +2. They were given a chance. Can we apply this technology in all our textile industries? If you go to any textile industry, you got the department where you do the coloring of the cloth. We call this as a dyeing unit. Even today, you go to any country, including America, they do not have technology wherein they make a conducive working for employees who are working there. Very toxic, highly chemical. And this team, whatever they have done, and London School of Economics, they told them, we will get this product patented, and in turn we pay 4 crores Indian rupee to these 4 students. You can give them big hands, all of you, in case you link. And today this product is patented, and there are countries buying this product, applying in their textile industries. These 4 students are doing now +2. Friends, this is what the power of innovation. And I am proud, this is one of my HR policies in my organization. And we have funded for this research. And that is the beauty. And to conclude, to the extent of only 20% classroom learning. If some business school is thinking that we can teach people management, still you feel managing people, is outdated. Please go out of the class and learn by experience and up through application. When you attend interview, please attend interview not carrying your biodata. Please attend your interview carrying your own product. Your own product. It could be a story, it could be a product, it could be a project on the innovation, and it could be anything. And not be afraid of failures. The biggest university for learning is not the success, it is setbacks. Expect setbacks, right? And with this, thank you once again for the opportunity given to me, and it was a wonderful time, and I'm so glad. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.